Was Post Malone's voice really fake? When one artist becomes famous, a flood of unsigned artists appears out of nowhere, attempting to sound exactly like them. Malone is known for fusing several genres such as hip-hop, R&B, pop, trap, rap rock, and cloud rap. Malone's music is noted for its deep composition and diverse voice styles, but in this video, we will tell you, was Post Malone's voice really fake? But before that, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell button to be notified whenever we publish a new video. Who is Post Malone? Austin Richard Post, better known as Post Malone, is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer. Post was born in Syracuse, New York, to Nicole Frazier Lake and Rich Post of Walton, New York. In his adolescence, Post's father worked as a radio jockey and introduced him to a variety of musical styles, including hip-hop, country, and rock. He is descended from Polish, English, and Scottish ancestors. Post moved to Grapevine, Texas with his father and stepmother Jody when he was 9 years old after his father was hired as the Dallas Cowboys concessions manager. Guitar Hero, a popular video game, sparked his early interest in mastering the instrument. Post has always been a fan of emo music, and in June 2017, he performed a DJ set at Emo Night in Los Angeles where he performed My Chemical Romance. Post claims that his first journey into professional music came while he was a member of a heavy metal band. He then claims to have moved on to softer rock and hip-hop before dabbling with FL Studio. Post made his debut mixtape Young and After Them Riches using Audacity at the age of 16. He showed it to a few of his Grapevine high school classmates. Post Malone, a rapper and vocalist, has a distinctive voice, and his compositions are an intriguing mix of hip-hop, country, and rock music elements. Many people have wondered how he achieves such a unique tone. Is it just a one-of-a-kind voice, or is it a phony? The use of Autotune. Post Malone does employ Autotune. The singer has released music that showcases his wide range of musical styles and interests, including tracks with many rapping and entire albums dedicated to singing. Beer Bongs and Bentleys, Post's second full-length album, contains very little rapping. Instead, it focuses on a lot of singing. Post Malone uses Autotune in practically every song on the album. So what exactly is Autotune, and how does it aid Post Malone's songwriting? When you think about Autotune, you're probably thinking of spell check. We all make typos now and then, but spell check on our phones and laptops can help us fix these minor issues. The formula of Autotunes. An Autotune audio tool can aid a singer who has a few poor notes or a swaying pitch. Autotune is used by several artists, including T-Pain and Lady Gaga. In reality, Autotune is used in some form or another in practically every song we hear on the radio. Autotune works by establishing a reference point or the location of the singer's voice. If Post Malone, for example, misses a note or has a shaky voice, Autotune can help him fix it. It can either make it sound natural or make it sound warbled and manufactured, as it does in many hip-hop tracks. In Post's instance, the Autotune transforms his voice into artificial intonations, giving the record its distinct sound. Post's hooks are frequently written with Autotune sounds as a starting point. When these sounds are mixed in a feedback loop, they produce otherworldly noises. These auto-tuned hooks are what we're used to hearing.
Man, I feel just like a rock star.
If you've heard the hit single Rockstar, you've undoubtedly had it stuck in your mind for days, thanks to auto-tuning. Post Malone has a team of super talented autotune technicians to help him out when he needs it. But what about his early days as an artist? What was the state of his autotune game at the time? Post Malone didn't always enjoy rhymes and beats. He used to prefer acoustic tunes, which may surprise some of his die-hard rap fans. Recently, a SoundCloud page with some old-school Post Malone tracks that weren't autotuned was uncovered under the same name, Austin Richard. The SoundCloud songs are no longer available, but a few Austin Richard treasures are out there. Like this acoustic cover of Bob Dylan's Don't Think Twice, It's Alright. Sound like Post Malone. Post Malone is popular among fans for a variety of reasons. He's an oddball with a lot of talent. He's a one-of-a-kind face in the rap business with a sound that's unlike anyone else's. This may be why followers worldwide have tried to imitate the famous rapper's singer. Anyone should be able to duplicate his sound because he utilizes Autotune, right? No, not at all. While many fans have attempted to add the rapper's moniker Malone to their own, no amount of reverb can make anyone's voice sound like Post Malone's. While audio engineers have done their magic to modify the singer's voice, the rapper's aspiring Post Malone fans should remember that this is precisely what they're doing. It's crucial to realize that imitating someone's voice is practically impossible no matter how much autotune you have. So yeah, Post Malone uses autotune, but he does so expertly, so his voice is still what makes him the well-known artist he is today. Post Malone's fake voice? Post Malone's autotune deserves to be in the hands of a pro, and Linton is without a doubt that guy. That does not, however, imply that it is forgery. Your voice is the cornerstone of your music, and no amount of mixing or mastering will be able to compensate for it. Post Malone's singing voice isn't that great because he uses a lot of autotune, but he does have a distinct voice. He sounds like a British cowboy who grew up listening to hip-hop, R&B, and country music in equal treasure. Even Willie Linton uses autotune to fix pitch and produce effects. He stated, anyone can sing a song right, but not everyone makes you believe it. Sometimes we'll have this really cool vibrato, or maybe the singer tries to hit a note and it comes out more like a scream. I'd choose that over a take that's perfectly in tune any day. So why not use autotune to actually get that thing in check? So you have that emotion. It's all part of trying to create a believable performance. Post Malone's audio engineer performs what every competent audio engineer does: compresses, EQs, reverbs, and delays Post Malone's vocals to perfection. The mixing on White Iverson is nothing like Candy Paint, for example. The first has considerably thinner vocals and longer reverb tails, while the second sounds more like a standard hip-hop mix. Post Malone, like every great artist, has their distinct voice. You can't get Post Malone's voice with effects, and you can't EQ your vocals to sound like him. No amount of reverb will be able to disguise your voice and make you sound like Post Malone or anyone else. He sounds somewhat like James Blake if he grew up in Houston rather than London. Post Malone's voice is unique to his background as well as the physical anatomy of his throat, mouth, and the way sound travels through his airways. There are mixed songs where the singer sounded incredibly similar to Post Malone, and while it was beautiful that they could make such a good impersonation, it felt empty, like when a comic does one. Instead of imitating another artist's voice, personality, or upbringing, you can concentrate on what makes your voice, personality, and upbringing distinct. Everyone has a distinctive voice, regardless of how horrible you or others believe it sounds. The fact that you haven't found your sound yet does not make it poor or fake. What are your reactions to this video? Were you enlightened about the arguments on whether or not Post Malone's voice was fake? Do you also agree with these statements and views stated? And also, what are your thoughts on this video? Feel free to drop your reviews and responses in the comment section below. And before leaving, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications on our future content. See you in the next video!